What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we have in front of you Transformers Legacy Deluxe class Point Blank and Autobot Peacemaker. And this is a deluxe. It's a pretty sizable deluxe. Let's go over a few things. First, we'll talk about the packaging. It's the same old crappy packaging. It's got on the front Legacy, clear when, see-through. On the back, you got what it does, 17 steps to transform, 2 steps to transform him. His stuff on the side looks more like the Japanese version. And of course, for my instruction people who love instructions, here they are. And yes, it's the best thing you can read with your toys. I have a bad habit, I don't read mine. So that's the end of the box. Gonna go straight to that figure. And he a car. I don't know what kind of car he is. I'm not gonna look, but he a car. And I remember the original. I think I have him. I'm not gonna look for him. But my kids have my. I know I gave him something because it was simple to play with. But yeah, he looked nice. I like it. It's a little more longer than the original, but I like it. And of course, you could put the Target Master on the back here, and these little slots. The words of Flossicata, slots. Little slots right there, and you can stick them back there. Or if you want to stick them on the side in the 5mm post, you can do that as well. It just look kind of weird, but it'll work. He does roll. He rolls actually pretty good. And we're just going to compare him with some other would-be Target Masters. When I say that, like his Target Master partner, like his team, it was 3 of them. And this would be none other than Crosshairs. And Crosshairs has a gun that's very similar to that of the of what his Target Master would look like, the colors. And pay attention to that, you'll see that. But if you have Legends Windblade, which they are expensive. She came with the Target Master that would go with a Crosshairs. And, for the sake of the video, kind of don't want to overshadow the... We'll compare them later, but, technically Crosshairs should come with this Target Master. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. I don't have a ruler anymore, and my ruler was taken from me. It's a long story on that. Keep it short. I can't do measurements at the moment. Sorry about that. That's my thing. But you can know this is basically the same size as a deluxe car. It's 5.5 inches. I always like this redeco. And the fact that we have a new Ironhide, now I can use this. And if I want, I can just take this weapon and put it on top here. And he can have, oh boy, his Target Master. So, just to get an idea, it's a car. All right, so basically we're going to go over the designs of the car, and that's the Autobot symbol I put on there. And I don't know if it's not a Rebel label, it's some other label, but it's on there. And the car, the wheels are nice. I love the design. I just, he is hollow here. That's because the legs have to fold in here. So yeah, he's got some of that. But yeah, it cleans up nicely. It's a tough transformation. It was tough, but it does clean up nicely. So we're going to put this to the side for a second. And I think we're just going to go ahead and hop into transformation. And that way we could pause for the cause. So first things first, you want to transform him, Peacemaker. And basically you just fold this down and fold this back. And you're done. And this is a piece of crap. And I will say this repeatedly through the video. I don't like this. If you don't like that, I don't like this. Tough. I don't like it. I think it's cheap. I'm sorry. For what we're paying for, we should get better. Could have used the Siege Battlemaster in here, but they didn't. So we're going to put him to the side. Because I still like him because he has that. He's kind of like the leader of the Target Masters. And he's kind of like the bigger brother to, let's say, I don't know. Who else did I bring with me today? This is, before we get into transformation real quick. If you watch the Japanese Headmasters, Chrome Dome, and him kind of had like some issues because he's kind of like the leader of the headmasters. When I say leader, not portraits, but he's like, you could say squad leader. And, they have a little run-in, and, this is the Japanese Legends version. It does come with like a little extra weapon. He's not here, but you can see it there. That it compares. And even still, they're about the same size. Anyway, I'm gonna move him out the way. Let's get into transformation. I ain't never transformed this since I only transformed the car once. So if I make mistakes, but we're gonna go through this fast because I really gotta go. There's no rhyme and reason. These come off. I don't know why, but they do. And they annoying. So, but that's part of the transformation. They kind of fold into there, and it's gonna be the same. You just kind of pop it, and then now you got, and they come off every damn time. Oh boy, should I even do this on camera, man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, really, really did not anticipate me doing it on camera. So basically, just kind of lift this up. We have him in his robot mode, and I know a lot of people had said some things about this. I don't know what it was about, but I like him. I mean, that's how he looks. G1. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. He has articulation. Shoulder moves this way. Arms move out to here. Has a elbow swivel. So he doesn't really have like anything else, and I guess that's a big deal. I don't really worry about that too much. The head sculpt is pretty nice. This should be not actually clear, but I do like it. So I put an Autobot symbol on there. The legs, they go out to here. As the feet swivel, they go behind. Oh, they go way back. He can do the kid step. And he can turn down. And then after that, you can put him in his hand. We're going to transform him back because we do have a special segment for the Target Master comparisons. And boom, he's done. And he's a pretty nifty looking figure. I do like this figure. Sorry, I had to burp. I do like this figure, man. I don't care what nobody says. I like it. I like the figure itself. I think it's pretty cool. We're going to do comparison to the Target Masters. And then after that, we're going to compare them to some other toys and then wrap up the review. And again, we'll always be back in 2 and 2. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic. And let's talk about these 3 Target Masters we have in front of you. To the left is a Siege Battle Master. That's a Siege Battle Master. And then after that, we have the one that comes with Point Blank. And this is the one that came with Legends Windblade. Now, this one is Blowpipe, which came by itself. I did a little bit of customization on this one. And I put him with Trigger Happy because I never got the Japanese version of Trigger Happy. I only got the US version. As far as the other ones, I do have Slug Slinger and with Caliburst, as well as Misfire with Aimless, which are the Japanese versions. Now, on the Autobot side of things, if you want the correct Target Master that's going to work or go with Point Blank, you would have to buy Legends Twin Twist, and that is over $100. Well over $100. The cheapest I've seen it so far is $105. Did it get a Target Master? No. You're better off getting one of the Siege Battle Masters that came with Megatron, since that one is already red and black with the Netflix Megatron. You could probably do a little customization to match it up. But other than that, it's not worth the money to get the Legends version. So we take the first guy. We're going to look at the Siege one and compare it to, because these are the most current, the one that came with Point Blank. And I want to say that this is, it's not fair. Like this, we should have gotten one of these. And the reason why I say that is because this thing is hollow. This is like, it's just basically a gun that just kind of unfolds. It looks like a robot. And this is basically the same technology from 1986, 87. And I think that's bullshit. Point blank, it's bullshit. This is bullshit. This Target Master is bullshit. I don't want to hear your excuses. This does not mesh well in 2022. Okay? It's just crap. It's nice because we don't have a choice, but it's still crap. And I mean, like I said, it's just crap. It's just crap. You compare it to the Legends one here, which is supposed to be a pinpointer that would go with crosshairs. And I mean, this is the Legends. This thing has way more articulation. And I don't want to hear that shit about the plastic quality. I listened to some of these damn numbnuts over in TFW 2005. It crumbles. You're lying. Okay? I've had these for 3 or 4 years sitting on my shelf. Not a single one of these is cracked or plaque. And if yours cracked, bet. But I don't really, like I said before, that it happens. I'm not going to sit here and refute that it doesn't. But all of mine are intact. And I have a lot of these because I do have 2 other Target Masters. And like I said, I know they never use these because these are probably going to ever stay with Japan. But these just looks better than this. It just looks better than this. It does. So we're going to move on from the comparisons between the Battle Masters, and we're going to finish with the review and wrap everything up in 2 and 2. All right, we're back by YouTube Magic to start the comparisons. So the first we're going to compare them with is Misfire with Aimless. And, this is the Legends version, and they look good together. I like that. These are the people I have on deck because I had the Target Masters here. Next is going to be, now this is Titan's Return Trigger Happy with the Siege Battle Master Blowpipe. So he's the one that would go with Trigger Happy. So unless they make another Trigger Happy, this is the one I definitely will be using. And of course with another Target Master, because I just like her. I love women with thick thighs. Don't know what's wrong with y'all. Skinny like chicks scare me. And of course there's Windblade with her Target Master pinpointer that should go with crosshairs. And then before we get to the final, we got Chrome Dome. And they actually look good together. This is the Japanese version. This is not the Walmart version because he has the correct Autobot symbols. These have Chrome Dome in the original G1 had a distinct Autobot symbol, and you also can see it in cartoon. It's like a Autobot symbol embossed in black, and only the Legends version got it right. Every other version does not get it right. But yeah, that's him. It's basically Senpai. He's the Senpai. Well, that's his Senpai. He's like the Senpai. And then finally, we're gonna bring in Siege Crosshairs. And now that we have Ironhide, this mold just works as its own now, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna wrap it up. So what do you think I'm gonna say? I like this figure. I always like the Target Masters, and in particular the way they're portrayed in Japan. They did a good job with this. I mean, the Target Master could have been better, could have been a Siege Battle Master, but Hasbro's always gonna screen that budget towards you. With that being said, though, he does look really nice, and I don't have a turntable yet, so I'm gonna turntable him myself. And I know people complaining about this, but pretty much the G1 toy didn't have so much of that going on either. But I mean, he did a good job. Even with the hollowness in the back, you have to understand that it's part of transformation. It looks good. Now, in my mind, I wouldn't mind seeing them redecorating this into maybe like Turbo, GoBots Turbo, since we're getting Crasher. That could be a possibility. Other than that, I think this is a fantastic figure. I love it. I like playing with it. Despite the small flaws with the arms, I think it's great. I just think it's great. You should pick it up. Despite not having a Target Master that's a little more articulated, still go ahead and pick them up. So this is my review of none other than Point Blank with Peacemaker. And this is Super Robot Ed. Bring you more news and reviews. Please like, subscribe, and share. 1 like equals blessings for you. Free dollars, not from me, but just in life, Turn around and give a brother a like. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.